Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warwick LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warwick LTV. Keep it locked.
I'm gonna tell you. We, us as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? You see? Set the bar for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yes, I. Brothers and sisters, greetings once again in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. And all things good and wonderful amongst us and about us. Welcome viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and grow the platform. Now, about 3 to 4 days now, from the first day, Sizzler, throw down the thing and burn it up. May I try upload a video. You see, 2 at the time them successful now, but 1 at the time them. The last time, boy, about 3 days I take. Because the 2 first times, that's me never like all them. Me just feel so them never enough. You know, so me just turn them back. No, the last one when I try to upload that time, I tell you, it take a while. Anyway, we don't know. Give thanks in a Rastafari name. YouTube I do them thing, you know, and the power players them is at play. So while we observe the issue with what go on and things like that, we wonder why, you know, more our artists, cause we see Mr. Vagas and get some accolades, some educational accolades the other day. I'm sure one of them in a sociology or something like that. You know, I'm not too seeing, I can't find the article for read it, and I don't really want, I not try too hard. But we give thanks and show enough respect for the gesture. You know, see it. Symbolically, it's a very, you know, decent move. I man love it, and I man nah, you can't bash a man. I mean, there's no bashing there anyway. We never know where the argument come from. But yeah, we give thanks to the move, seen, and we wonder if other artists in Jamaica, yeah, the reggae artists, them, most of them was deprived of education to begin with, seen, and then find themselves in a money to the point where, you know, sir, a degree is the least, you know. Why the man them now focus some more on education and things like that, educate themselves, even regarding the music, get intelligence towards how the technicality of it work, how the law, the formal part of the contracts them and the laws them and them sort of thing that work, so that them can state them claim. What I notice go on in most cases with Jamaica artists is that them don't know them value, them don't know the value of the music. They themselves who perform in the industry don't really know the value of the music because them always sell themselves short. You know? And feel like say even somebody do something for them. Like it's a favor somebody do them by signing them or by playing them. You know, see it? Them not say, them not up to this point, after everything reggae music has done, been through and all of that, them still not see its relevance. And it's a crying shame. You know, it's distasteful to see how the man them meds the thing, because they not the day. Nobody now just jump up and do something for you, so if them not say a profit, I see how them all make a profit. And you know, a man come to you with a figure in a negotiation, he might expect you for, you know, come back with a different figure or something like that. You know, counter price the thing, and them look weird. But our artists, them just the fact we don't say a big name or somebody who is internationally recognized to a degree, want to work with them. It appears like it make it look like so well, then them worthless, them valueless, them still a try bust the music and them sort of thing there. And to a great extent, the press, the media, the vloggers them, the bloggers them, and everybody. You know, make it seems that way. Because Mr. Sizzler burn a plaque the other day where Khalid Sen come give him. And everybody, most people are bash him. I bash him like say at themselves a lose an opportunity. And I claim say it's a kneel again, a black eye again for Jamaican music and them sort of thing. How that for be? You know? How that for be? Look how long Jamaican music and the LGBTQ community is at it. And it's a very powerful group. You know, see, look how long them been at it. Look how long the music has been against colonialism and white supremacy and them type of thing. Now these groups are very, very, very powerful groups. And yet still the music still triumph and rise above to certain standard where it irresistible, it's undeniable these days. To the point where the critics are the we call it them, you know, the one them with the analytics them, you know see anywhere again where Jamaican music is being rated or, you know, least a chance, opportunity them get them try put it down. Like the other day, as soon as Afrobeat goes a boop and flow, blow up itself, you know, them knock down reggae music, so reggae music is no longer Billboard worthy and them sort of thing there. It might be true, it might be possible, but again, you know, after everything where reggae music do and been through, at the end of the day, there was a point in time when reggae music was one of the second most popular music for the industry, for the music industry, you know, the purveyors them, the pariah them, the charlatans them, all who make money off of it. You know, it was the second most popular music with more money making potential for the whole of them. And them love it and embrace it at that point. I mean, I don't know when or why, you know, when it's a music where transcend borders and things like that. You see, kind of unfair to the point where, you know, we have to observe the double standard to a degree. Because I can remember when Bob Marley did do a song that said, "Get up, stand up for your right." That song became the anthem for the LGBTQ community. Yeah. When they were under oppression and suppression right across the world, I mean more brutal than it is today. You know, whole heap of nations and things like that used to just you know, it was more brutal, put it simple. We don't know. See? And a reggae music, themselves use. And it's widely known, even in the Rastafari community, in the reggae music community, say, you know, when them do them thing, when them have them campaign, that's a song. You know, and after all is said and done, that's I mean, you can see how it got these days. You see the appreciation that's being shown towards it and things like that. You know, it's particularly from that community. They are one of the community where give one of the strongest fight when them come to prominence, when them gain them recognition and it's now being adored, loved and you know, bigged up by every other entity. We can say big up now, you know, cause you can say big up now, cause it's a word where they must like use all on the news, boy, yeah. You know, sports, you know what I say, yeah. To get big up now in all areas of society. You can see it and them turn them back on the music and start burn it out. Yeah, not observing the fact that it gave them a sense of belonging when it was played at some point. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, see it. But we call a spade a spade. That's what that them do. But we have to know our worth and our potential. And more than anything else, we have to know and recognize and realize it's a rebel music. See, the only rebel music in the world, the only music in the world that challenges the status quo, political status quo, societal status quo, like classism, you know, racism, and all of them sort of thing there. You know, see, everybody else who might come off, who might be that way inclined, usually, I mean, every musician who that way inclined usually is motivated by reggae music, from reggae music somewhat. You see, it's undeniable. See? So when we have guys like DJ Khaled and people like them that come and exploit us and we make it look like, oh, them do something for we. It coming like, say, we just, you know, chinklets and glistening. We still take smoke and mirror for as value, as face value. You know, see? And it's wrong. You get what I say? Enough of the people that in the media, in the sphere where claims that they might educate or highlight certain things to our people. For them, opinion is usually to suck up behind the masters, whatever the masters them do. They might maintain that slave nature, that belittling status quo, undervaluing ourselves. You know, see, these values need to be preserved and promoted regardless, because at the end of the day, all a guy come do is eat. It's not like a guy come throw any big food amongst I and I way, you know. So I can't see why the youth them no use some of the profits, the gains where them are gain from reggae music, because they are gaining, Rasta. It's not a two-way about that. I can't see why them don't use some of these gains to educate themselves, so that's they themselves can strengthen the music themselves. You know, why them have to sit back and depend on some guy, some guy for come, you know, deal with them thing for them. So DJ Khaled got Jamaica and march up with the Rasta man, them in a khaki clothes and red, gold and green badge and them something up on them clothes, and after that him go do a video in a barber chair when him a shave and a sizzler song when him like mountains run about Jerusalem. And that song them have a playing in the background and shot it across him what you call it here, him Instagram and all them little thing there. You know, blast it big time across the world. Symbolically, all of these things here have an impact on the mind. You know, it might be subliminal, it might be subconscious. See, but the subconscious mind is more powerful than the conscious mind. It's that enough people don't realize. Now these guys that work out them thing there. You know, see, and this is what them target in order to have them aware and to make them, you know, to state them, you know, for them cars. Yeah. And really and truly, it goes to show, you know, if you really truly respect something, I mean, nobody demand respect for culture like the Arabs. The Muslims, the Arabs in particular. You know, see, nobody demand them kill feet. You know, see, yet still when a guy from that caste I go come amongst I and disrespect and show no observation for I and I culture. Remember, ignorance of the law does not make you innocent, you know. No matter if you come from Jamaica and go our next country, first time, the law in Jamaica different regarding certain things, and you gonna go, you know, do something. Things where you do normally on the road, like driving down the street and things like that, where you don't know it comes natural these days. Almost everybody can drive. And you drive and break on a freedom law, which is okay in Jamaica. You can't tell them, say, boy, I just come from Jamaica, I never know. And then tell us, okay, all right, go on. No, you know, next time don't do it. No. You get punished. You know, see, them no business. It's like you should have studied the law book, but for them country before you come for them country. You know, see. So, when a guy I go behave certain way around I and I thing, we not accept that. And it's totally unacceptable. No, we not so why should we, you know, roll over to accommodate some guys, quote unquote, ignorance? Why should we really think it's ignorance? Why are we gonna be that naive and gullible like we hungrier than anybody else. And as soon as somebody run come, somebody will look like them can offer some bread. We're prepared for compromise with ideals and with principles and let a guy get away with certain things. No, them things are not right. You see it? And that's why we burn certain fire. Because we know the whole intent of it. Consciously a man know what he do when him a compromise. He do it for him own a pocket, not for the wealth or the benefit of the wider community or anything like that. For him own self, and him know it's not in most cases it's not like an accident. No. You know, see. So these are the things where belittle us, make us look cheap and small in the atmosphere of things, while, you know, small as Jamaica is, you know, we was one of the most admired culture in the world, Rasta. Most admires, most, you know, I say people adapt the culture, a lot of things from our culture, and intertwine it in a for them own, just because of how strong and how forceful the thing was. You see? And without that, what are we really? You know what I say? So we not sit back and embrace certain loose behavior and low energy, low vibration mentality and nature that totally unacceptable, Rasta. See, these are the things where we try to fight for preserve and maintain. I mean, you have to have class, you have to stand out. And we have to maintain that. Nobody stood out like us. If we don't maintain that, how authentic are we? What are we really? You see, can't make some little guys that come from anywhere and everywhere come diminish the thing. As if, say, we don't realize, say, it should be protected because it affected the only thing we challenge the status quo worldwide. Anywhere them there, anywhere they end, you know, see it. And it should be protected. We can't just sell it out and surrender, so, like, say, well, then, you know, and that's how the thing go. What we are surrender for, you know, at what cost? What's the negotiation? What's the benefit? It's not like, say, well, then everybody, the respect or the demand, you know, the expectation is being, you know, met across the board, like somebody a compromise some of them principles whatsoever, particularly the one them we up against. It's not like nobody a compromise deals for hours. It's not like no meet in the middle of one or nothing like that. No. You know, the weaker, more depraved and dehumanizing status quo, you know, it triumph. And what a sense. It come like some children were engineered from in the belly and grew up to be men now and women and planted in the music. They come surrender and compromise the potency of the thing. And you know, it's just what it is. Because we don't see nobody move it forward, like, you know, pay some money out of the earnings that they make, Rasta, to even the University of the West Indies. You know, some scholars, some teachers, some college for learn and further advance and for them education so that them can negotiate and rebalance the status quo. We don't see that go on. You know, see it. Again, we say congratulations to Mr. Vagas. You know, it's symbolically one of the biggest musical gestures of this time. And we not take that from him. You know, see it. And I hope some guy take a page out of his book and go study some book. You know, see, yes, I know that we have to say. We give thanks once again. Now the mighty name of Rastafari.